Hello, beautiful beings, and welcome to your 20-minute energizing yoga flow class. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position on your mat or on the ground, centering yourself in the body, welcoming yourself onto the mat, and grounding yourself using your breath. Deep inhale through the nose, hold at the top, exhale through the mouth, and hold at the bottom. Now let's begin warming up that neck, half circles side to side, allowing your ear to go towards your shoulder, and then your chin towards your chest, pausing in any positions that feel right for you today. And then we'll come back to a neutral neck. Bring the fingertips to the ground beside you, and then in a half circle, side to side, warming up through the rib cage and the spine. Keep the neck in line with the spine as you twist side to side. Release that on your next exhale. And on the inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, bring them back down. 2 more times like that. Inhale the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, arms come down. Last time, inhale, arms up. And exhale, right arm comes down, stretching to the side. Nice little side stretch. Bring that elbow up towards the ceiling, open through the chest, and then rainbow the arms up and over, side stretch in the other direction. Elbow to the sky and breathing into that side body stretch. Coming back through center and hands on the knees. Warming up through the torso on the inhale, rolling forward. On the exhale, rolling back. Rolling through the rib cage, around and around. Milking the motion, finding your full range of mobility. And then coming into some shoulder rolls. Rolling those shoulders back. And rolling those shoulders forward. Inhale, both arms up overhead. And on the exhale, fold forward, stretching out through the hips as you walk those hands as far forward as you can, allowing the head and neck to hang, maybe swaying side to side. Relaxing here for a few breaths. On the inhale, welcoming a bright white light into the body. Sending it down into the hips. And on the exhale, sinking a little deeper. On the inhale, we're going to push into the palms, rolling over the knees into a tabletop position. Check in that the wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips, and core is engaged. Begin flowing through some cats and cows, arching and curving through the spine, warming up through the back, liberating this motion and adding in any other movements that feel good, maybe shifting forward and back on the wrist and the knees, or bringing the shoulder towards the hip, creating a C curve through the torso. Beautiful. You got it. Close down the eyes and allow the body to guide you, allowing the body to show you which movements it needs, and honoring that. Return to a neutral table and lift the right arm up. We're going to flow into a threaded needle, bringing it down and then back up. A few more times like that, flowing, using your breath as you inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, thread the needle. Awesome. Left arm, reach it up. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale up. Exhale, thread the needle. One more time. You got it. Up. And thread the needle back to a table. And tuck those toes behind you. We're going to hover the knees and hold. Engage through those abs. Feel the burn. You got it. Keep holding for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, sink those hips back, Child's pose, one full breath to recover, and then right back into your tabletop. Extend your left leg out long behind you. The toes are in contact with the ground, and we are pulsing back, warming up here through the thigh, back of that left leg. Knee back into a table, and right leg goes back. Little pulses here, feeling it through the calf and back of that right leg. Returning to a tabletop, the toes, hips up and back, downward dog. Chest intending towards the thighs, heels intending towards the ground. Feel free to pedal out through the feet, wag the tail, or make any other movements that feel good in your downward dog. 3 more deep breaths. And slowly shift yourself forward into a plank. Knees come down, elbows stay in, lowering down to the ground. And on the inhale, up to a baby cobra. On the exhale, lower down. And then on the inhale, come up to a sphinx, forearms on the mat. Release the shoulders, long neck, heart shining forward. And on the exhale, releasing down. Bend the knees up behind you, windshield wiper side to side. Nice release through the low back. And then release those legs long to the mat. Hands under the shoulders, pushing up to a full cobra. Inhale it up. And exhale, come down. Tuck the toes, come through plank, downward dog, and then lower the knees into a table. From your table, you're going to step forward with the right foot. Bring it between the hands into a low lunge. Nice deep breaths, allowing the hips to sink towards the ground. On your next inhale, rainbow the right arm up overhead, looking up towards that hand, completing the circle, and circling it around a few times. Lifting that right arm up and around. And then we're going to take the left and circle it around. Using the other arm, circle it around. You got it. And coming back to a low lunge. Shift the hips back, straighten the front leg, and use the weight of the upper body to stretch out through the right leg. Bring the right leg to meet the left, high on the knees, hands on the low back, little back bend baby camel, or full camel if you're feeling that. And then we're going to step forward with the left leg. Low lunge with the left leg in front, hips sinking down, and breathe. On the next inhale, left arm, rainbow it up, and circle it around. Circle it around a few more times, feeling a nice opening through the chest and shoulder, and then bring that left hand down to the mat. Inhale, right arm comes up, circle it around. You got it, just like that. On an exhale, push those hips back, straighten the front left leg, and hanging out, stretching through the back of that front left leg. Turning to the side, pivot on your right foot. We're coming to a gate pose. Arms are out to the side. We're bending over towards the right leg and then away into our gate. Fun little transition here into a side plank, into a front plank, other side plank, knee down into a gate. Flowing towards the extended leg, rainbow the arms up and over. Beautiful. Nice work. Another fun transition here. Keep your leg extended and turn the rest of your body on all fours like a tabletop, and then come to a bird dog. Left arm, right leg, reaching out. Energy from the fingertips to the toes. And slowly, with control, bring it down to the mat. Opposite arm and leg out, lifting up out of the supporting hip and shoulder, engaging through the core, and placing it down. Tuck the toes behind you and come to a downward dog. Bending through the knees, step or hop into a forward fold. Heel toe the feet a little wider than hip width distance apart, intertwine the arms and transition from a forward fold into a rag doll. Option to shake the head yes and no, release through the neck, or sway side to side. Maybe you want to add a little extra bend in those knees, making this an enjoyable passive posture. Feel gravity creating space through each vertebrae of your spine as you surrender into your ragdoll. On an inhale, bring the hands to the shins, straighten out through the spine, coming into a flat back. Imagine a string on the top of the head and the tip of the tailbone, and you're being lengthened out. Nice, long, flat back. Sweep the hands up overhead, bend through the knees, straight line from the fingertips to the hip, in chair pose. Sit a little deeper into your chair, and on the inhale, come up. We're wrapping the right leg around to an eagle pose. Intertwine the arms, and lift those elbows up. Fly away, and find the other side. Wrap the left leg around the right. The arms are wrapped around. Elbows lift up and sink a little deeper into the legs. Beautiful eagle balance here. And on the exhale, flying away. Come back to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Lift up all the toes and see if you can place them down one at a time. Perfect. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down, step or hop back. Plank, hold. Keep those elbows in halfway or all the way into upward dog or cobra. Push those hips back, downward dog. Pedal it out. Beautiful. Breathing here, nice deep breaths in your downward dog. Bend the knees, jump forward, and on an inhale, slowly roll yourself back up and shake it out. Once you've had a good shake out, we're going to come to a wide leg goddess squat. Inhale the arms up, and then as you exhale, sinking down into your squat. Keep those knees going out. If you look down, you can see both of your big toes. Hold it here, and on an inhale, come up. We're pivoting on the right foot to come into a warrior two. That right heel is in line with the left arch, and sink a little deeper into the knee. Pivot on the feet to transition to the other side. Left leg is now in front. Bend through that knee and look over your extended arms. Warrior two, other side. Pivot those left toes to the front and fold halfway. We're reaching our hand to opposite foot, keeping the back as long as possible. And wide leg, forward fold, drawing the crown towards the ground. Enjoy some nice full deep breaths here, holding on to the big toes or backs of the legs. Bring the hand onto the ground and heel toe those feet a little wider than the hips. Sinking down into Malasana, low yogi squat. Bring the hands to heart center and using them to push the knees out. On your next exhale, sit down on the butt behind you. And transition into a boat pose. Engage through the abs, legs are in a 90-degree angle, arms are out to the side, and hold. Breathing here. Feel the burn. And on an inhale, lift up. On the exhale, lower down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax here in your final resting position for Shavasana, allowing all the hard work that you've put in to soak into each and every cell in the body, letting go of our control of the breath and just allowing it to flow freely as you give yourself this time of peace. Slowly begin to emerge from Shavasana, wiggling the fingers and the toes, and coming up to a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands to heart center. We'll close our practice with a chant of Om together one time. Breathing into the nose to prepare. Exhale through the mouth and breath in to chant. Thumbs touch the third eye, bowing to your practice. And with that, namaste. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.